everyone. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you have a magnificent day. I am here to do an intuitive card reading to see what insights, guidance, and messages the universe has for today's energies. So let's take a look at the cards and see what it wants to share with us. Okay. We have love doesn't have to mean near. Very, very true. You can love people from a distance. You can love people from a distance. You do not have to be right up next to them. You do not have to be, undergoing everything that they're dishing out. Because sometimes people are too swept up in their emotions and it gets to a hot mess and they can be taking it out on you. Even if you've done nothing, even if you have just been kind, supported, loving, and respectful, they can lash out at you and try to make it your problem and be like, oh, you need to clean this up. Look what you did. And it's like, no. So you can be sending love from a distance. You can be sending them best wishes from a distance. You can be praying for them from a distance. You do not have to be right up next to them. Love does not have to be near. It does not. Yep. Some are better loved at a distance for a while anyway, and that's okay. That's the thing. Like, with this person that I've been dealing with and their explosions and like how they're going through it and they're trying to like suck me in and guilt trip me and use emotional manipulation and blackmail, and I'm just like, no, I'm gonna love you from a distance. What you did was not okay. You're trying to give yourself a free pass and claim that it's like that was your best. And it's like, you know what? If that was truly your best then, okay. But that doesn't mean I have to put up with it. Doesn't mean I have to put up with the disrespect and the hurt and the nastiness and the aggression. And for you to say you're proud of it is like, yeah, I don't think I want to be around you right now. If you're proud of that kind of behavior, it's like, okay, you can choose that. I'm not going to be around for it. I'm going to love you from a distance. And that's the thing, like, I don't wish you ill will. I don't want you to suffer or any of that, but it's like, I don't want your emotional turmoil to come and just keep hurting me, because that's what was happening and you aren't taking accountability for it. And so I'm going to love you from a distance. I'm not going to be, talking to you all the time. I'm not going to come around and hang out with you because you hurt me and you're not wanting to own up to that. So you're just like, okay, you do you. I love you from a distance. If we can work it out, cool. But you're going to need to make amends. You're going to need to genuinely apologize. You're going to need to rebuild that trust, because it's been a death by like 1,000 paper cuts. Like, it's been withering away and you've been creating all this distance from your choices. And you know what? I don't resent you. I don't hate you. I don't, want vengeance. I don't hold bitterness, any of that. I'm loving you from a distance. I wish you the best. I'm just not going to, I'm not going to tolerate that kind of treatment. And yeah, as the card says, besides, love doesn't really know the difference. So yeah, you don't have to stick around and be close to people who are hurting you. You can very much love them from a distance. And that doesn't mean it'll always be that way. They may have an awakening. They may have this aha moment, and they may do the work so that they're learning, growing, improving, and healing, and they can come and you can patch things up, and great. It doesn't always have to be from a distance. If they are proving that they are not going to do it again, you can choose to meet up with them in person again. You can choose to be close to them again. But it's up to you. You don't have to let them in. Just because you are choosing to love them from a distance, to have those healthy boundaries, to not put up with the nonsense and the chaos and the conflict and the hurt, that doesn't make you a bad person. That doesn't mean that you're uncaring, that you're unloving, that you're disrespectful. No, you are choosing to prioritize your peace of mind and your well-being, what you need. You are choosing to be loving, kind, and respectful to yourself. You're not putting yourself in situations where you're going to get hurt, and that is not only acceptable and okay, but it's smart. Like, why would you continue to put yourself out to get hurt time and time again if you know it's going to happen right now? Why would you do it? So go ahead, love from a distance. Love doesn't have to mean near. I am wishing you all a wonderful rest of your day. Please take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.